Hi guys, it's me, Jeannie, the Witch of Boise, and I am here to do the monthly tarot forecast for March 2022. So before we begin, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, also comment below, tell me if any of this resonates with you. These readings that I do, these monthly tarot forecasts that I do, this is how I get my cards of the day on my Instagram. So go follow me there. My handle is Witch of Boise, all one word, and I do a card of the day every single day on my Instagram stories. So this is how we get those cards. If you have a specific day in mind in March, you can watch this video and get those days and see what card it is before it premieres on that Instagram story. This is also a general reading too. This is for the collective. If you want your own personalized monthly tarot forecast, go head over to my website, witchofboise.com, and I can do this for you. I'm also open for bookings as well. So if you're interested in a tarot reading by me, you can book through my website. Again, that's witchofboise.com. Okay, so on my YouTube channel, I had the 2022 yearly tarot forecast, and that gave all of the cards for 2022, all the months and the year. So for 2022, the card of the year for the collective is Strength. And for March 2022, the card is Seven of Cups. So this is a very interesting energy, and this is going to be the energy that's underlining the entire month of March. So we have Strength, which is the entire year, and it's so interesting because Strength is such a duality energy. So it's the strength of I have the strength to overcome everything, or it's even like I need to gather the strength to overcome it. So there's two different kinds of energies that are going on with that. We add the Seven of Cups as well. It's the strength to choose your options. Like, are you strong enough for some of the options that are coming towards you? The Seven of Cups energy is like a Neptune energy. So it's very mysterious, and it almost gives off like a moon vibe of just like, you don't know what it is. You have to make sure that you look at any sort of options that are coming this month. And just because it seems like it's the easiest doesn't make it the easiest option. It might be easiest to begin with, but it becomes the harder as the choice progresses. So it's making sure that you weigh out all of your options, and some things are going to appear very, very differently their actuality is very different than how they appear. So just keep that in mind. Now, if you see me peering over here and any of my YouTube videos, it's because my trusty notebook is here. There's my calendar. So, it helps me not get so like, I don't know what day we're on. So I'm just shuffling up some of my Witch's Tarot. That's what we're going to be doing. I just want to make sure that they are very well mixed up. And the one thing about this deck is you can always tell when is the upright, because the upright is that pink, and then the blue is the reverse. So I want to make sure that there's plenty of reverses. There's plenty of it's just mixed up, because we want to get this energy for March 2022. Okay. And it looks like we have 5 weeks. So I'm just going to lower this down so you can kind of see. And any of these flyers I'm not taking. We're going to be cutting this deck into 5. Okay. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now I'm just putting this over here. We might have to use it, especially if I didn't cut enough for the week. All right. So let's just get started, shall we? Oh, did I mention, make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, comment below, tell me if it resonates with you. because all of your interactions help build this channel. So I appreciate it. So let's start off with Tuesday, March 1st, 2022. We have the Page of Wands. So this is about good news. Good news is coming. So just be able and ready to receive that. Okay, and then Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, we have the Tower. So a massive change is happening, and it might be even presented from that Monday, from that good news. People get so freaked out by the Tower, and it's not, it's about change. It's about massive change, irreversible change that cuts everything down, and you build back up from it. But it could be from that good news where it's just like everything is different now. Thursday, March 3rd, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So this is a reflection of something that has happened in the past, and it can be very much nostalgic feeling, but it might not be the best nostalgia. It might remind you something of the past that wasn't super great, but this is also something that might remind you of the past, but you don't know, like, the relationship. So, like, for instance, if it were, the best way I can describe it is like a relationship. So you start a relationship and it reminds you of a past relationship. It's just as a reminder that that's not that relationship. So it can kind of feel similar, but it's definitely not that. Or it can be just something like family members that you don't know. You know of them, but you just don't know them. It's that kind of energy where it's you know it, but you don't. All right, and then Friday, March 4th, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So your defenses are very much up, but I think that it's a feeling of it's unnecessarily up. You're not going to be getting a lot that's coming towards you, so you don't need to be so defensive, and you just need to lower that guard. You're fine. Okay, then we have Saturday, March 5th, 2022. It is the Star in reverse. So there is a healing that needs to be happening, and you know it, and you're avoiding it. So it's time to really get that healing back into gear. Now, this healing can be physical, it can be spiritual, emotional, but it's something that needs to happen, and you're totally avoiding it. So let's just kind of talk about this energy for this first week. It's starting off with really good news. There's a massive change that's going to come, and I feel like this is kind of the echo of that change. And again, the Tower, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's super negative, but it also doesn't feel like it's positive. It's just a massive change that's happening, and it's rippling through it. So something's going to prompt something from the past, some sort of energy that feels from the past, and it's just knowing that it's not the same. And make sure you learn that lesson, and that's for that healing too, where you need to obviously heal on whatever that is appearing to you. You need to make sure that you are focusing on your healing journey for that, if that keeps prompting it. And it's also that defenses, to keep those defenses down. You don't have to be on guard all the time. There's not a whole lot of energies that are coming towards you, like multiple energies. And when the Seven of Wands is in the upright, that's what it is. It's just a lot of stuff that's coming towards you, and you have to be quick on your feet. And it just feels like with this in the reverse, you might be feeling like that way. It's definitely not. So it's just like, put your guard down, put your sword away, just calm down. You're fine. All right, so let's go on to the second week. Just trying to move those. There we go. So we have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. All right, so for Sunday, March 6th, 2022, we have the Page of Pentacles. So there's a couple different things with this. For the collective, the Page of Pentacles was our 2021 card. So this can be aspects of 2021 coming back, that you might be reliving that kind of energy that happened. This is also a message that's coming towards you that is of worldly matters. So a lot of times this can be finances, but this can be something that you can touch, you can taste, that you can smell. Again, earthly matters. So there's a message that's coming that is in regards to that, and it's a building of abundance. It's on the bottom of it, but it's building towards that. So this is this can be seen as some good news as well. So both of our weeks are starting off with good news. Let's see what is happening on Monday, March 7th. We have the Three of Cups. This is great. So this is about celebrations. This is celebrating your friends and being a part of a group, being a part of something. And so it's very much celebrate your friends. If you haven't been in touch with your friends because of the panini that's happening, just make sure that you reach out to them and just hang out. Do a Zoom hangout thing. But this can be also just going out and getting drinks and just hanging out. So really fun card. Tuesday, March 8th, you have another page, and this is the message of emotion. So something is going to be approaching you that is going to be tugging on your heartstrings. So this can be, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but it's very emotional. So this is kind of that, maybe not good news, maybe good news. You just have to make sure that you're open to receiving that message, but it is going to tug on your heart a little bit, you little softy. Okay, so then we have Wednesday, March 9th. Oh, we have Six of Wands. So there is something that you have overcome and you're very victorious. It's just making sure that when you do get those victories, that you do celebrate them and you pat yourself on the back, build yourself up, but also do not throw it in other people's faces. So it's making sure that you aren't gloating, that you aren't doing that, because that also puts bad karma and bad energy that's towards you. And this is also a sign of that you might have won this battle, but you still haven't won the war. So it's make sure that your victories are to a minimum, but you still need to act victorious. If you're happy and you're excited about what's going on, you need to do it. All right, I am actually going to just lift this up just a little bit. Okay. And then we have Karma in reverse. And in traditional tarot, this is Judgment in reverse. So there might be this energy, and I just said that's so crazy, about karma, putting bad karma out there. So there might be a situation that is coming to you, and you feel like karma needs to address it now, or needed to last week. And it's just not happening. And it just seems like you're just getting crapped on and whatnot. But that's the thing, is you need to just let it happen when it needs to happen. And so you might be experiencing things that you're like, I've been awesome. Why is this crap happening to me? And just know that there's a reason why, and it will catch up when it needs to. So just keep that in mind. And know that it's also very interesting, because a traditional judgment is about rebirth. It's about a spiritual rebirth. And so when this is in the reverse, it means that you're not ready yet. So if you're looking for a new start, especially if you're in the if you're very spiritual or trying to do a spiritual journey, you might be like, okay, I'm ready. Well, you're not. So you need to just let things happen the way they need to happen. And especially if you're just not feeling it and you're like, what the heck? There's a reason why. So just buckle up. You're fine. And let it unfold, because it will when you least expect it. All right. And then on Friday, March 11th, we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay. So the Emperor in reverse, at least for what I'm getting, energy wise, is when it's in the upright, it's a fair leader. It's a fair and honest, truthful leader, protector. When it's in the reverse, this is about a dictatorship. So this is making sure that, and this can be something that's happening into your life. This can be you in your life, or this can be even you with others. it's watch how you interact and how you treat people. And people look up to you for leadership, but if you start acting like this, like unfair, ruly dictatorship, not good. It's not a good look. And so it's just making sure that you understand that you have to unblock that. You have to be a fair leader. You have to listen to all sides, and you have to rule fairly and not be like, my word is everything. So that's just, and that what just came into my mind, my word is God. And that's like, no. Nope, not that energy. We're not doing that. So it's just keeping that in mind. You're not going to go off like that. Or you might experience other people that are going to be doing that on that Friday. All right. And then Saturday, March 12th, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a homebody. This is someone that is at home, nurturing. I always feel the Queen of Pentacles is like the minor arcana court card of the Empress. She's nurturing. She's stable. She is just like of the earth, and it's just a beautiful energy. So it's definitely feeling like a homebody. It's wanting to stay at home, nurture yourself. You know, whatever happened on Friday with that Emperor in reverse, lick your wounds and move forward, because you have the strength and you have the stability to do so. All right, so let's get the next week. But honestly, this whole, that second week of March, really good energy. It's just, it seems like on that Thursday and Friday, that's going to be the time where it gets a little bit funky. And I think you're expecting things to happen. And then you just kind of like, this is just the energy I'm getting. You expect something to happen, it doesn't, and then it's just this whole like temper tantrum, like dictatorship of just like, well, it needs to be my way because I'm right, and it's just ick. But the good thing though is that Saturday ends up on a really good energy, and it might just even balance that off. Okay, so the third week is March 13th on Sunday. We have the Four of Cups. This is past dwelling. We're thinking about what happened in the past, who's done us wrong, how we've been hurt. Guess what? You need to be living in the present. You need to be looking at the opportunities that are coming towards you, especially with that Seven of Cups. That's for March. There's opportunities that are going to be coming at you all the time this month. So you can't see those options if you're dwelling in the past and you're not being present. So this is the sign to be present. Be present. Don't past dwell. All right. And Monday, March 14th, we have the Nine of Wands. You are on a defense. There is some sort of issue that's happening. And this can be with career, passion, something that you are passionate about. And things are coming to an end, but you're still having to fight for it. So it's your defenses are up. You're a little bit battered from what has happened. Just know that ending is coming, but you need to still fight for it. Don't give up. Tuesday, March 15th, we have the Two of Wands. Very cool. So this is telling me that this energy is, you have so many resources at your fingertips. You're able to do exactly what you want to do, and you have the capability of doing it. So right now you have the world in your hand. You just need to plan what you need to do next. What is your next move onto moving forward to getting what you're wanting? This is the time to stop and plan that out. Do not just go at it, just like whatever. This is a planning opportunity in order to move forward. All right. Then on Wednesday, March 16th, 2022, we have the Knight of Cups. And this is an offer or proposal. A lot of times this is more emotional, but this can be with work and whatnot, something that you might be emotionally connected with. So this can be a job offer. This could be something that you had your heart's desire on it and it's coming towards you. So This can be also, because it is cups, cups is about romance and emotions. This can be someone that's reaching out to you too in an emotional or even romantic aspect. So just be open to receiving that message. All right. And then Thursday, March 17th. Ooh, we have the 10 of Swords. Not a great card. Do not like this card. I don't like this card at all. This is my least favorite card, least favorite position. 10 of Swords is about betrayal, backstabbing. Something is going to hurt. Things are coming to an end, and it's going to really blindside you in a way. The good thing, though, is that this is a situation that the cycle is over. It's not going to repeat itself. I do have to also mention, anytime that I get this card, this does, just by personal experience, can mean physical death as well. So just the best way when you get this kind of card is you just live your life. You just be in the present, be in a higher vibration, and don't just be looking for it, don't be expecting it. It's going to happen if it happens. But a lot of this too is just that backstabbing betrayal. I mean, look at the imagery. It has a guy that's face down and has 10 swords in his back. Like, he didn't even know. Someone just came behind him and then just threw 10 swords in his back without him knowing. So this is something that is going to be you're going to be blindsided by something that's not so great. All right. And then on March 18th, on a Friday, we have the Ace of Swords. So this is the time to cut through the BS. Don't beat around any bush. Make sure that you are communicating clearly, open, honestly, and get to the truth. Sometimes it's a little bit of a harsh tone because it is that sword signs, but the sword card, because it's a lot like the air signs too, because that's where they're associated as well. And it's don't be airy, you're going to be straightforward, and whatever is going on, communicate. And that's a big aspect of the air signs. Okay, and then on Saturday, March 19th, we have the High Priest in traditional tarot. This is the Hierophant in reverse. So there's something that's non-traditional that's happening. But this can also be a lesson that you have not yet learned. This is something that kind of keeps coming up, and you're like, why does this keep coming up? Because you didn't learn it. So it's going to keep coming until you learn it. So just keep that in mind for the lessons that will be coming up towards you. So not loving this week. Just going to be honest with you. There's some glimmers. There's some good stuff that's going on, but that 10 of Swords just does it for me. I don't like it. But the fact of the matter is that this is going to be a rough week, but you know what? You had a really good week beforehand. So let's see what the 4th week of March is. Okay. So on Sunday, March 20th, we have Temperance. Beautiful, beautiful energy. See, I told you, it'd be all good. So Temperance is about balance and moderation. So it's watching your intake of things that are low vibrational. Excuse me. And that can be alcohol. I always think of alcohol with that moderation, just because the imagery has the angel with the cups. And but this can be just other low vibrational things. This could be gossiping and things like that. But this card also prompts that your spiritual team is on your side. They are there to guide you. So if you're needing assistance, especially with what happened the week before, it's ask your spirit guides. And spirit guides can be your guardian angels. They can be loved ones that have passed on. But ask for their guidance and really look for those signs, because they're there and they will give those to you. So just be open to receiving that message. On Monday, March 21st, we have the 5 of Cups. And the Five of Cups is about past dwelling. So this is a low vibrational energy that keeps happening, because the week before we had Four of Cups, and that's looking in the past. That's the same thing with the Five of Cups too. It's not focusing on your current blessings and how blessed you really are. It's looking at your shortcomings and really honing in on that. And it's just like, drop it. You need to make sure that you are present and that you are expressing gratitude of what you have and not what you have not. Tuesday, March 22nd, we have the Seven of Swords. So Seven of Swords, there's going to be someone that's going to be testing some boundaries. And this can be you, this can be another individual. But this is a sign and a card that is all about putting your personal boundaries in place. Do not waver from them. Someone's going to try to test them, and don't just be like, it's easier just to let them do it. No, you need to make sure that you have your personal healthy boundaries in place and you enforce them as well. All right, then we have Wednesday, March 23rd. We have the Magician. Very cool. So the Magician's all about manifestations. It's magic. This is also a manipulation card. So when I say manipulation, it can be actually like someone manipulating you or manipulating a situation. But a lot of times when I say that with this card, it's about manipulating the life that you're wanting. So it's creating and manifesting, and which is manipulation of what you're wanting into your life. So you have the power to do it. It's just you have to believe in yourself and you have to have that energy towards it. So really cool energy, and you're going to start to see it, especially if you're really honed in on your own magic, your own personal power. You're going to start to see that magic appear in your manifestations. All right, so Thursday, March 24th, we have the World. Cool. This is already a really good week. So the World is telling us that there's a lesson that has been learned. The cycle is completed. So you've gone through a chapter, because with the major arcana, it first starts at 0 with the Fool and it ends with the World. So the Fool has to go through the Fool's journey. And so once you reach the World, it means that you've learned everything that needs to be learned of this specific chapter. And then you go back into the Fool. So an ending cycle is happening. And it's a time to celebrate how far you've come. And so it's a great day to, in a sense, past dwell, of saying, you know what? I was this. Now look at how far I've come. And then we have on Friday, March 25th, we have the Sun in reverse. So this is caution to maybe not so positive things happen, as well as this can be burnout. So you might be experiencing burnout at work. And then Saturday, 26th, you have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is telling us that there's something that's in the works that you're trying to wait for, or that you're trying to harvest right away. You gotta wait. This is a waiting energy. But overall, this week is really, really good. There's a lot of big energies that are happening. So it's just making sure that you're in the present, and that you, that you're in the present and you accept and use your magic. Okay, I have to hurry up. I am running out of time. So Sunday, the 27th is the Nine of Pentacles. Monday, the 28th is Death in reverse. Tuesday, the 29th is the Eight of Wands. And then Wednesday, the 30th, is the Ace of Pentacles. And then the 31st, which is on a Thursday, is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So really quick, Saturday is going to be about being in your oneness, being in abundance. And it's just really focusing on your oneness. So it's don't be codependent on Sunday. Monday, there's going to be something that you thought was over and it really isn't. It's zombie energy. You might be hearing someone that might have ghosted you, something like that. Something that you thought was over is going to be coming back. Tuesday, Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy, breaking news, kind of energy. Not necessarily good, not necessarily bad, but it's going to come out of nowhere, and it's very, very quick energy. Wednesday is about a new prospect of finances or earthly matters. So this can be starting a new job or starting to get money in a different sort of way. And then on Thursday, the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is it's feeling very uninspired, and your creativity might not be to the par that you're wanting it to be, but that's okay. You can unblock that as well. All right, guys, that is it. That's all I have for you today. Make sure you do like this video, hit subscribe, and comment below. All of your interactions do help me build my channel. If you want to book a reading, my website is witchofboise.com, and all of these cards will be on my Instagram stories at witchofboise. So, hey, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you soon. Bye!